Right then, so I'm going to take a rough guess that there may be 8 of those around the bottom there, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's have 8 of those at the top here. So that means that we'll need at least 16 segments, because I think the spacing is roughly even. So let's just set that so into our lathe, and we've got 16 segments already. We don't need that cap start, cap end. We do need weld core. Just going to set that up. So this guy is roughly, I'm going to get rid of him. Let's hide him. That's better. So the next thing to do is make sure these edges line up so that when I do my Boolean operation, it all matches up. And I think the only thing I need to fix is maybe that guy. So I think I need to reduce this segment count a tad to 8. 10, that's interesting. I want it to be symmetrically vertically. Okay, I think that will do, looking at the way that things are going to connect. And I guess the other thing to do is I'm just going to add a symmetry mod to pop it over to the other side, because I've been very careful about keeping my axis right in the center of the object, so I can just pop that over there like that. Cool. So the next step is going to be to boolean this all together. So I'm a little paranoid about this kind of thing, so I'm just going to shift drag and clone all that. Let's copy just in case I mess it all up, and then I'll hide it all. And I might hide that as well because it'll just get in the way. So now I can concentrate on what I'm doing here. And so we're just going to take this object and bin that turbo smooth modifier, create a compound object. It's going to be a pro boolean, and start picking. So we want the operation to be union, and then here we go. So let's grab that. Interesting, that wasn't what I was expecting. Let's undo all that. As you can see, my paranoia paid off. I think what I need to do is just seal the end of this to make sure that everything connects up properly. So I think the easiest thing to do is just add a poly, and I'll just dive in here, select that loop and cap it. Cap poly. It's possible that I got things inside out, so let's just check that. So I'm going to turn on backface curl on that object, and that object, and they're all fine. That's good. And let's try the boolean operation again. So start picking that, and you can see that works much better. So let's see if this guy works without much modification. Yes, it does. Okay, so that's all my objects together. And now I've got a symmetry line right down the center, which I'm going to use because I don't want to have to fix all this up twice. So let's sort that out then. So I'm going to go to edit poly, and that's going to delete half of it. Just checking I've got the right things, so I want to make sure that I maybe fix that before we go ahead. P-connect. So let's do that. Recover some of my edge loops. Come back. So just worked on that side. So let's try that again. Face. I'm going to have to do a bit more before I carve this up. So again, polyconnect. right down the centre line. Oh. Probably don't need the bottom anymore, but let's just stick that there anyway. So I've got everything I need now. Hopefully this will divide up properly, so once more. There we go, that's better. Okay, so everything's neatly divided in two. Delete that. Now I can go ahead and tidy up, so target world. So I'm trying to keep, I think, this cylinder shape in place, because this is a bit off, so I don't mind if I fuss that around a little bit. Guess I might need an edge leap across there at some point to kind of just keep that shape, but let's move this around first. Leave that there for the moment. That's all on the centre line. Yeah, I really could have done another leap there. I think I'll have to use something to fix that, but let's actually look at the bottom. Okay, that's a bit tidier. Then I think I'm going to have to do a couple of edge loops across here to get this fixed, so let's do that. Try picking it again there, that's better. I could scale that also, it's super parallel, but I don't think there's any need. And I want to add an edge leap here. So let's do this. I think what we'll do is collapse that, and then we'll just do some experiments to see what's the best way of welding all that together is. So let's add another edit poly up here. And now I can just sort of experiment with how best to weld this up. Let's just do it like this for the moment. That can stay there. This guy, I'm not quite sure what to do with it, but I think I want to continue that line down, have that connected to it. Maybe not. Let's just collapse everything. I think that'll do for the moment. Collapse. So it's pushed it in slightly. We'll probably do.